Hey everybody, happy Thursday. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe CB, and happy Thursday, everybody. Today, of course, being Thursday, is our creative writing class, our second creative writing class in the week. The first one being ghostwriting. This one is creative writing, and we call this class Picture This. It's part of our creative series. And what that is, for those of you who've never been here, I'm sure 98% of you have, but for those 2% who haven't, picture this is when I show you an image or a photograph, a picture of something, and we have to write something based on the picture. I tell you guys this all the time. It could be a poem. It could be, whatever that picture makes you think you should write about, It's a creative writing exercise. And why do we do this? Well, as songwriters, I can only, I'm not a poet. I guess I am in a way because I write songs and they rhyme. Not all poems rhyme. Sometimes people just write, creatively, and sometimes in metaphor and sometimes in the literal sense. But because I am a songwriter by nature and by trade, I like to write lyrics based on an image that I've seen. And in this instance today, that is what I've done already. I will share my thoughts with you. But first, I'm going to explain why we do this. A lot of times, and I've said this in other classes as well, you're not always feeling super creative, especially if it's your job to be creative between this hour and this hour, like these 7 hours or 8 hours or whatever, however long you work a day. Sometimes it's really hard to get into that creative state. And, sometimes a movie will inspire me. Like, what inspires you to want to, I can tell you, for me, as a kid, it wasn't enough anymore to just listen to music. I had to create it too. So, for everybody, that's a different phase. Like, when I listened to music as a child, before I could play any instruments, I was so fascinated by music and how it's created, that you can take this inanimate object like a guitar or a keyboard or piano, and suddenly you're creating this life force from these instruments. You're speaking through them. So when I would listen to music, it wasn't enough for me just to listen to it. After a point, I felt the desire and strength to want to write it myself. And for everyone, that's a different, that realization happens to people at different times in their life. But sometimes when I need a shot in my arm of creativity, I will do some of these little mind tricks to get me ready for the creative time that I need to be creative in. And, one of the things I do is, sometimes I watch a movie. A movie will inspire me, or just even a scene from a movie without even hearing the sound. Sometimes I hear music when I do those things. So what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, I'm going to show you the picture that we're going to base this creative writing exercise on. So hold on, let me turn my camera around. Here we go. So that's the picture. It's a cool picture, I think. I hope you guys enjoy the picture. I think it's really beautiful. And again, I always try to pick images that either, tell a story, but it doesn't always have to tell a story. But there's always a story in a picture. The subject matter could be whatever it is that you want it to be. But I thought because of the angel picture and all the feathers on the ground by her feet, I thought that was really kind of a interesting photograph. I really loved it. And my God, did it set me off to like creativity land, man. It just like, it sent me way out there in the creative stratosphere. And it was funny because I had wrote a series of words for it once I saw the photograph. And I did that last night. And then this morning when I woke up, I read what I wrote, and I liked the ideas of what I wrote. But, you know, once you flush your ideas out, you can write a couple different treatments and a couple ideas and sketches, and then it gets more and more defined. So you like, as you go, it's like a second draft, a third draft, a fourth draft, and you start to get these, you know, more focused ideas. So like you should put all your ideas down, like a big, just splat ideas, just boom, boom, boom. Get them all down, and then pick one of the ideas as the logical place that you think fits that picture the best. And that's what I did in this case, okay? So again, seeing the angel in your mind, because, you know, or look at it again in the picture. And this is what I wrote. Now, again, there's no story, right? You are the God of your universe in this case. You're the director, you're the producer, there's no wrong way to do this. I tell you that every single week. And it's true. And the reason why I keep saying that is because you don't need to, it's your imagination. So the possibilities are endless. There are no guardrails. You can, I'm telling you, there's a picture of an angel. You could write about a lollipop. I don't know. Whatever that picture invokes in you, whatever the story is, but it should sort of pertain to the image, you know? I mean, try to keep it song-oriented, not just poetic. I mean, that's fine too. If you don't want to, you know, write the song, you just want to be creative and write something that's beautiful. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you how to do it or what to do. That is where you live, and that's your universe. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the words that I wrote, and then I'll start the. Well, I'll just read the whole thing because I actually wrote so much that I turned one part into a verse and the other part into like a chorus, you know. Now, again, I don't have any music yet, so this is just, but I always think in those kind of terms, right? So I wrote, smother me in kisses, put your love to the test, wrapped around my body like I'm under arrest. I swear that you're the devil and you got me possessed. And if you are an angel, I'm eternally blessed. So amen. 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 And then it says, I like the way you look when you call out my name. And I'm praying on my knees you take away all the pain. You're making me a believer, and I'm changing my ways. You'll be my new religion for the rest of my days. So amen. And, you know, because the girl was very beautiful, you know, my first thought is, wow, you know, she's beautiful. And if she's an angel, then, you know, she'll be my new religion. You know, double entendre there a little bit, if you guys understand that. So, yeah, that's what I wrote for this. I hope you guys like that, and I can't wait to see what you guys write. Now, remember, because I'm going to turn this into a song eventually, once I have a format down a little better, I'm going to sing this to you guys. In fact, that'll be tomorrow in the melody class. And then you guys got to write a verse 2. Just like we've been doing for the other song I did, Save Me. And I'm still waiting to hear from you guys for verse 2. Okay? So anybody who didn't give me verse 2 yet, please do your homework and send me verse 2. Because if this song turned into a hit, you stand to make half of that. So, I'm just saying. I'm trying to be an equal opportunity employer here, giving you... I did most of the work. You just got to help me contribute, and I'm splitting it down the middle half with you. All right, guys. So that's all the time I have for today for the creative writing Picture This exercise. So it is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe CB signing off. Until I see you guys tomorrow, I love you. Be safe. And until tomorrow, peace.